On the 5th of June 2025, different countries all over the world marked the World Environment Day with the theme Ending Plastic Pollution. I attended a lot of seminars to mark the events on the day and I learned a lot of things. It was quite impactful and I just felt I should share with you some of the things I learned. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dr. Folakemi Kalusi Oluku, an award-winning safety expert. So in this video, I'll be telling you about ending plastic pollution. Yeah, we need to end it. We need to end plastic pollution. Okay, so what is plastic pollution? Plastic pollution is the accumulation of plastic objects and particles in the environment. And these objects are what we see and use every day. You know, plastic objects like your pure water sachets, your pet's bottle, your plastic straw, cellophane bags, and so on and so forth. When these plastic objects are not properly recycled, they remain in the landfill and they can be there for hundreds to thousands of years, causing a lot of havoc to the environment. And the effect is seen both in humans, in animals, and even in aquatic habitats. You know, burning of plastic objects is not something that we need to debate about. Burning is not encouraged at all. So the only way you can carefully dispose plastic objects is by recycling them. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, you need to recycle them into other useful objects. So, like I said, when you don't recycle them very well, they are there in the landfill and they're not like other organic matters, they're not like papers, furnitures, they're not like all those stuffs that easily decompose. These objects can take you years, like from 100 years, 400 years, 1,000 years, 2,000 years, and so on and so forth before they biodegrade. And during those period of time, they are there causing havocs because they break down into microplastics, and these microplastics they are harmful to this to the environment. So when they break down into these microplastics, they remain on the landfill, that's the soil, and it still seep into the groundwater. They find their way into the rivers and oceans, and that is why it has been found that even in fishes, microplastics are present in fishes, in crayfish, and in all those seafoods that we eat. And because they don't break down easily, when we also feed on these seafoods, what happens? It affects humans. What are the effects of these microplastics on humans? A lot of effects, a lot. Of, you may even know some of them. A lot of effects. They can cause reproductive issues in humans. They can cause cancer. They can cause chronic inflammation. They can even affect the hormonal balance of the body. So micro, so microplastics, they are not something that should be encouraged in the environment at all. What about in animals? What are the effects in the animals? When animals go about grazing, when they see all these plastics, they assume that they are food, so they feed on them. In the process of feeding on them, it can damage their digestive organs, can lead to injuries, and even death, can suffocate them to death. So, what are also their effects in the environment? Oh, they cause a lot of havoc to the environment. When these objects like your pure water sachet, when they are washed into the drainages, they can block the drainage basin, causing floods. When there's heavy rainfall, there is no way that the water will pass through. So, it will cause floodings. And the effect of floodings now, you can destroy human beings, it can destroy properties, it can even destroy farmlands, leading to famine, hunger in the land. So the effect of plastic in the environment, in fact, is not something that you know we should toy with. We are ending it. We are ending it. It must end because their effect is too much. We will not be seeing it like that, but if when you look around you, you see cellophanes, you see pet bottles here and there. This can be properly recycled. Like in your homes and in your workplaces, you can have a separate bin for plastic objects so that all these companies that recycle, they can come and pick them up and they recycle them into other useful items. Okay, now that we have seen some of the problems that plastic pollution poses on humans, on the environment, and even on the aquatic life, what is the way forward? Yes, what is the way forward?